Hey, what's up, Dixie T here. Um, Again, just a response video um, to Thunderfoot's just great video about information about information, pretty much just poning, just complete poning of how the world works. I mean, first to his video, you know, rotation saying he couldn't fix it, to his, I mean, seriously, wow. To his point of saying, which offended me more, saying, well, I would rather have, my innocent people who died by the U.S. government on one hand and, people killed by murderers the other. I'm like, and he says, you rate them both, both weighed in and say, people will side on my side of the murderers. They wouldn't care about the innocents. And I'm like, and I hear this comment way too often. People don't, and it just sickens me. It sickens me that people think that well, 2 or 3 innocent people are just fine. We'll kill these 3 or 4 innocent guys just to get the majority of killing, just to kill the right people. I'm like, wait a minute. Do you hear yourselves? Do you hear yourself talking? Do you actually think and say this is actually a good idea? Do you actually think this is actually, that's because I would never say that. I mean, when an innocent, and that actually has happened, innocent men have been killed by the death penalty, and it is paid by us, taxpayers, and everything else, paid by us, and we know about it and everything. They are killed by our name. I don't want to have innocent blood on my name, but I do. And it pisses me off. People say, I don't care if I get innocent blood on my name. I don't care. What? I mean, does that not function? And even worse, you would have, these people would say, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, as well, God forbid the actual person who actually did it, kills again or does something even worse. He gets away with that crime, and that person, and then 2 innocent people are dead because of it, and then more innocent people will die, and then because of our irrationality of it, our stupidity. Well, we killed this innocent guy. Well, that's okay. I mean, we killed this guy. Who cares? Who cares our blood's on our name or everything else? It's not fair. It's not fair for any of us to take this thing. And that's what I don't like about how the world works. Some parents, I agree with them. Don't kill me, Thunderfoot. Don't find a way to just to come and pull me and take my videos and, because I'm just a wrestling, fan. I'm just a wrestling mark who just occasionally makes videos and makes my opinion known about things. And that's it. To me, but yet, even his ideas, he perverts them and shows how much of a hypocrite he is. Saying, well, he for small government, but yeah, he doesn't. But he wants more government coming in and charging the moralities of other people and things like that. It pisses me off, and turning a environmentalist, it pretty much kind of the same length as like religious fundamentalists are Nazis, to me is wrong. They may have some bad points, some bad people are out there, but they actually have make some good points. And then wash it a blank slate. Let's say all Nazis are, they're all Nazis, everything else. And capping at the end of your video, that say he would rather side with a religious fundamentalist, saying they won't take away their rights. That is so stupid. That is just contradictory to what he has. A man does not know what he's just talking about. He's just saying things like, just to get, and the sad part is, he's just saying this to get more subscribers, more people to go watch his videos and things like that. And that's what it just pisses me off. And that's all I gotta say. And one thing before I go and go back to my world of wrestling and things like that. Well, 2 things. First, Do you, Thunderfoot, actually watch any pro wrestling, or have you done in your life? Have you ever watched any pro wrestling? And two, you're not against people making money on YouTube, are you? Are you against that? You know, people, making money off of something they do or something like that. I mean, it doesn't sound like you do. I think you're like, if it does sound that you are making, I mean, someone like that is, if you are, just, send me an email or something, or hit me up or something. Just tell me if it's wrong or right, because I think, everyone should have a right. It's just me. That's all I gotta say. I agree with most of your points. I mean, who doesn't? Any right-thinking human being will agree with most of your points. And that's all I gotta say. And anyone wants to talk to me, this is Duke CT. Oh, and for all you pro wrestling fans who are actually watching this, which I highly doubt, because no one's gonna watch my channel anyway. I'm gonna have my WrestleMania review up probably tonight. April 5th. I mean, the day after WrestleMania completes. All right, that's all I gotta say. Just Duke CT here, signing off, man. Peace and love, and Thunderfoot. I already recently subscribed to you. I actually had a friend request for you, and hopefully you accept it. And you know, keep doing what you're doing. And I'm actually watching most of your videos, and it's a great education and stuff, man. It's very good, and I hope, and hope that I could actually be like you, someone that actually wants you to change and become something more and things like that. That's all I gotta say, man. Like I said, peace and love and all that stuff. One.